Hi everyone, this is Rebecca. So this is part 2 of my mini cut rebuild YouTube series. Welcome back if you've returned to see me. Today is Tuesday, March 26th of 2024. Before I get into the meat of the matter, I do want to bring up a couple of folks. So I do want to let everyone know that I did a YouTube series previously all about my journey. Mentioned that in part 1. So go back and refer to that if you have questions about bodybuilding and what I'm doing as a figure competitor. My coach is Cassandra Grippe, and our team is called Team Tekilla. And I will put a link to Team Tekilla and Cassandra's coaching services below. I also have worked in the past with Autumn Cleveland, who is an Olympian athlete and an amazing opposing coach. And her name is, again, Autumn Cleveland, and I will link her information as well. Both wonderful ladies have been a big part of my bodybuilding journey. So, in part 2, there have been some interesting things that have happened. I'm now in Florida visiting family. It's kind of a vacation, but it's more of a helping out with some elderly relatives, getting some things situated after a move. So it's work and some vacation. Have been here since Saturday, have seen 15 minutes of the beach. So hopefully tomorrow we'll have a day off where we can enjoy the beach and some relaxation. Looking forward to that. I did have a morning off, so that was nice. We drove from upstate New York to the Inglewood, Florida area, and we took about 2.5 days to drive down. And we arrived Saturday. And I have to say the trip hit me really hard. I got incredibly inflamed. My joints were stiff. I felt awful. By Sunday and Monday morning, I almost felt like I was sick. And to make matters worse, unfortunately, the Airbnb that we rented, although it's a lovely house and there's a pool out back and that's wonderful, but the beds are awful. At least 2 of them are. And I had a really bad night of sleep. Woke up, my hips and my lower back were just killing me. Finally, yesterday morning, oh, sorry, that's the dryer, doing laundry. Anyway, fortunately, I broke down. I don't like to take a lot of inflammatory meds, but I had to. I took some ibuprofen Monday morning, and by the afternoon I felt so much better. But as a consequence of all that inflammation, I had not weighed in, but I did bring my scale with me so that when we arrived here at the Airbnb, I could see what my weight was, and it was up 2 pounds. And it was obvious that I was just holding fluids. I had been really good with my food and water, but the inflammation of the trip really did me in. We did go out to eat to Asian Fusion Sunday, and that might have had an impact on sodium because that food is just loaded with sodium. So yeah, by Monday morning I wanted to die, but felt much better by Monday afternoon. Still went and worked out Sunday, still got my steps in, but it was rough. Feeling much better again today. So what are the lessons learned in all of this? First of all, it's frustrating to see the scale go up when I'm in a mini cut, but my coach and I understand it is what it is. A lot of this is just travel, eating foods. Even though I took my prep food, you still, are going to have some extra sodium and things that your body's not used to. The lack of sleep, the bed, the long travel in the car really did me in. I'm 58 years old and my body it just wasn't happy with me. So what I've learned about that is that, and I've known this in the past, so I'm a backpacker and I've done a few hundred miles on the Appalachian Trail. And my husband, I get so frustrated because after we were on the trail for a week, we did 10 days, he's lost 7 pounds. I've gained 5 to 7 pounds. And a lot of it is I just get really inflamed and hold water. And so travel is not my friend. So what's important here is that when I'm thinking about doing a show, I really have to think about what are the consequences for travel for me. So I have to look at this as in a positive way. When I'm preparing for a show, I need to arrive early enough so that inflammation is taken care of, or the show needs to be close enough so that I can drive in a reasonable length of time, or I fly. So I have to really plan for that. Also, good beds. Beds are so important. So I have to try to make sure I can take care of that. We did get an air mattress, by the way, so I slept better last night. We're okay. The other positives is that I sent my check-in pictures yesterday morning, and even though I still felt inflamed and I felt gross and I thought I looked awful, my coach pointed out that my lat looks really like it's grown. It looked good. So even though I was holding on to a lot of fluid, we are seeing some growth. And so I'm going to show you this picture from a year ago, March 2023 to now, March 2024. And you do see a slight improvement in the lat. So I'm taking that as a positive too. Again, lessons learned, control what you can control, know your body, stay focused, and, allow yourself some grace. I'm here to see family and support family. I am still on task. I haven't eaten outrageous. I'm still trying to eat clean. But I'm also going to cut myself some slack and not worry so much about the scale. I'll still stay on program. I'll still get my steps. I'll still get my workouts in. But this week is about family. So juggling that and giving myself some grace, doing my hair and makeup makes me feel better. And we're going to go out a little bit here and have some fun together. So that is it for me today. The next time I will speak to you, I'll be back home. Another bonus to being here is that I have a foot of snow up in upstate New York and the sun is shining. I'm looking at a gorgeous pool and blue skies and 80-degree weather. So we're going to enjoy this, and hopefully by the time we get home, the snow will be melted. Anyway, love to all of you that are dealing with the snow, and we'll talk to you soon. Peace.